All right, okay, guys, welcome back to the TraderScale Success Stories. Today we are featuring Mohammed Yassine, and he's one of our funded traders, and he's been doing very well recently. So today we're just going to be, diving deep into the real journey behind the charts. And Mohammed is someone that's navigated the highs and lows of trading. He's come out on the other side with some probably powerful lessons, and most importantly, the success. So this one's going to be especially valuable, guys, if you're just starting out. So let's jump into it. So how are you today, Mohammed?
I'm great. I'm great. Still on the charts and I trade right now, but
Yeah,
we're great.
it's addictive, right?
Yeah, very addictive every day.
Yeah, good man, good man. You look, get stuck into it. So, first of all, where are you from and what's your age?
So basically, I'm from Malta and I'm 20.
Okay.
So
Oh, you're still young, still
young.
a youngster. Oh, really? There
Yeah.
you go. So let's go into how much did you get paid with TraderScale in the end?
So far, I got my first payout. Well, I got my first funded around 2 months ago,
Yeah,
and I got my payout after I think exactly a month, a 2.5K payout,
two and a half
basically.
thousand. Ooh, that's
Yeah.
all right. That's good. Pays the bills. Good start. Good start.
Yeah, it's good for me. It's good for me.
Ah, nice,
More
nice.
to come. More to come.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep that going now. Keep that train rolling. So let's start right at the beginning. What was your life like before you started trading? What do you do for day to day?
So basically, I was in real estate.
Okay.
I did like 6 months, and I got introduced to it by a colleague there. He introduced me to AJ, a trader,
Okay.
and I started out with signals, doing signals, and then he told me about TraderScale. I never had funded accounts before, so this was my first funded account ever with any prop firm.
Okay.
Uh, and then I started around 9 months ago. I
Okay.
was working in real estate and learning trading at the same time. I had
Okay.
like 4 or 5 live accounts, blew all of them. Basically, a normal start for everyone.
Yeah, I think it happens to
And
everyone.
then and then I got my first funded, I think in February or end of January, which was with TraderScale.
Yeah.
And everything went fine. After around 1 month, month and a half, I got my first payout.
Ah,
Stuck by the rules, they're pretty easy rules to be honest.
yeah.
And I got it.
Ah,
I got it
brilliant.
after like
Good.
3 days.
Well, I'm glad we
Yeah.
can facilitate your success, and we're all about that. So, let's start with what did you want to be when you were growing up? I'm guessing you didn't, decide at 6 years old you wanted to be a trader, did you?
But not for that wasn't the plan. It wasn't the plan. I was into business like the whole since I was in school. I was
Mhm.
studying business and I studied marketing in university here in Malta. I have a diploma in business. Then I went into real estate, but the mostly what I wanted was money. I think like most people,
I
and
think,
a lot of money.
yeah, I don't think you start trading out of like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
enjoying it.
I
You
wanted
do it for the
I
money,
wanted a
right?
lot of money.
Yes, good
So
man.
I went to the into trading. I saw the what you can achieve with it, the freedom you have. 9 months, they weren't the easiest 9 months, but slowly, step by step,
Yeah.
we got there.
I
We
mean,
got
to
there.
be honest, you're already one step ahead of me, bro. Well, I'm trading on a hedge fund right now, and I'm 5 years in, and I think only after 3 years I was getting grips of it. I was lost for the first year, maybe two. It's going around in circles. So I'm glad that you're definitely a leapfrog ahead of me, if that makes
Thank you
sense.
very much.
So what was the moment that made you look into trading? Because you said you basically had a bit of a background in business and marketing. So what was the kind of moment that you're like, "Ooh, this could work. I could have a go at this."
Well, the thing is, I wanted from the beginning freedom, basically, to be able to do whatever I want. And real estate, you can make money of it, and I can go work for someone. But at the end of the day, the only thing that can let me do whatever I want, whenever I want, is trading. So it has a lot of money, it gives you freedom. And I was studying and working real estate at the same time. So it was a job and studying. And I had no time whatsoever. And I
Yeah,
hated it.
yeah,
That I had to keep juggling both jobs and studying and doing all that.
yeah,
And then I was doing trading, and I saw a bit of money. Obviously, it comes and goes. You need to work on your risk management or a discipline, all that stuff. But once you make that amount, and you're like, okay, I can make this with the time, with barely any time, an hour, and I'm doing real estate as well. I need like a month to make maybe 2K, and I make 2K in like 2 weeks with trading,
yeah, yeah.
with all the free. And then I'm like, so I have 2 weeks. I go in a trade. It's like an hour. I finish that trade. I can do whatever I want for the rest of the day.
exactly.
I don't have that really. I like it, obviously, and then I got stuck with it. Now it's addictive. I have to
Yeah,
keep doing it.
exactly that. Exactly that. I think a lot of people say that, it's about the freedom. And it's nice that you've kind of like, right, okay, I can make this X amount in this job for this amount of time, or I can make this in an hour in trading. And I think that's what most people say, and that is totally understandable. I think that's probably what 90% of people do it for, maybe in a little bit of enjoyment, sometimes people like the charts. But so do you remember when you first actually placed the trade? What was going through your head?
My first trade, well, I was lost, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay.
I
That's
was
okay.
lost. You see the money going up and down. I had a live account when I started. I remember, I think I deposited around 1K.
Yeah,
And obviously, it was hard-earned money, you know?
yeah.
So
The
I took the
emotions were like,
money,
whoa, like,
exactly, and you just see the money going up and down. You want to close out early. You want to close out before it hits your stop loss. You enter different trades, event trading, all that stuff at the end. And you just lose it all.
yeah. Standard, mate. I think
And
everyone's done
so
it.
quick,
Everyone's
so
done
quick.
it. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is what it
so
is.
quick.
So you were using real money on a real broker.
Uh,
So it obviously didn't go well. But that's one of those, welcome to trading moments, I guess, isn't it?
I mean, it took me like 8 months to start figuring it out,
Yeah,
let's say.
yeah.
Just start understanding it.
Good man, good man.
Then get into the risk management as well. Risk management, it's a big thing. I mean, if you have any funded account, if you have no proper risk management, you won't get a payout
No way.
because you can full port a trade and then consistency is gone.
Yeah,
Even on your own live account, if
yeah.
you did the same thing on a prop firm or on a live account,
It
if
kind
you
of
full port it, you're not a trader. You're
it
just
kind of
trying to make
teaches
money.
you to be like a proper trader. That's what a prop firm does, in my opinion.
Exactly. And that's one thing that really helped,
Yeah,
especially with risk management discipline.
yeah.
How many trades I take revenge trading as well.
Yeah,
Basically,
well,
that's these.
it's the consistency rule. Like, it's there for a reason, because like if you do one revenge trade, you're then you're not inside it. That means that your emotions got the better of you that day, probably. So
Exactly.
so if you stay in within it, you know that you're a really good trader. So
Exactly.
it's good practice, man. And I like the rule personally, So I'm obviously probably a little bit biased towards my company, but the company I work for, but it is where it is. So reality check, early struggles. Let's be real. Those first months or a year can be brutal. What was the biggest challenge you faced early on?
I think it was revenge trading for sure. It happens without you noticing, and then you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I just revenge traded."
Yeah.
Um, Patience
Patient.
when you should enter and you should wait, and FOMO. Those are big things.
Yeah.
I think it's time to enter. A fake out comes or a liquidity sweep, and I'm like, okay, so I just got liquidated.
Yeah.
Uh, and risk management. I think those are the big two things, and obviously psychology.
Yeah.
With this, it's like all of them at once.
I got you. Yeah.
So it was basically everything,
Yeah.
everything.
No, no,
So,
that's
so
great.
first,
Great answer.
first I first I fixed my risk management, so that's good now. My risk management. Then the FOMO. No, if you think about it as a long term thing, like today, if I don't take this trade, nothing will happen. It's just a day and it will pass, and more chances will come in the future. So if you don't know what's going on at the charts, just leave, come back tomorrow. And I think just proper discipline. You know what you have to do. You know you shouldn't take a trade. You know you should take a trade.
Yeah.
Just do what you know you should do, basically.
Yeah.
I think
Nice.
if you have like these three rules set, you can get the grasp of it. So and you start making money.
Brilliant. Love that. Love that. So let's go for, did you have any rock bottom moments where you were like, oh man, that has killed me? And how did you feel?
I think it was my fourth account or my third one, which I was like, I'm not blowing this one. This one is staying for sure. This one ain't going. And the day comes where, for some reason, in one day, I kept entering trades and entering, and I was scalping at the time. I just kept entering positions, the hopes of it going up. Next thing you know, I don't know how much I entered. I don't know how much I'm risking. There's so many positions, and I'm focusing only on the profit. I
Yeah.
forgot that there's a stop loss. It might hit it,
Yeah.
and it just goes down like one line, just hits my
Oh,
stop loss, and the
oh,
whole account is. And I remember I was outside, and I just sat there. I was just looking at the distance.
yeah. Just like,
I have no clue what to do anymore. I need money from real estate, so I have to work because real estate is commission based, so you have to work. You have to force yourself to work.
yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All I know is I'm gonna continue. I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
It's coming back. Oh, I have no clue. I think that was my proper. That day was like my proper because I
What?
remember that day. I will never forget it.
Yeah.
So
So
it
you
was
have
around
to
5 months ago.
it's you have to hit bottom though before you climb back up. And sometimes that teaches you big lessons, you know. So usually when you hit those low points, you know, that's when you start to succeed because you think, right, I can't do that again. You know, that's when you learn a lesson.
Exactly.
They're always
You
harsh
learn from your
lessons, you know.
mistakes.
But so did you ever think about quitting?
Freedom it has. It can't make me quit.
Okay, cool. Good
Freedom
answer.
with it. I can spend like 40 years working for someone, or I can do 2 3 years and just work on this, and then I'll have so much freedom.
Yes.
So which one am I choosing basically?
Yeah.
I couldn't use it an option. It can't be an option.
Exactly.
It
Good
can't be.
man. Good man. I like that. No option, no quitting. I love that. So, what has helped you keep going? Just was it the freedom aspect?
I think it was not necessarily in trading, but the small wins that you do every day that makes you feel like you're still pushing and you're making it work. Like the small tweakings and the strategies. Going to the gym, for example, you feel like today I did a good session, so I feel good. I'm going to hit it again tomorrow. It's basically psychology and taking care of your psychology, and
Yeah.
you just keep going. You just keep going. You just feel good every day. You get the small wins in, and then you won't notice the losses because you'll be focusing on winning the whole time. So
Yeah,
the small wins.
I agree with that. So I go to the gym, and if I do put a trade on, I try not to look at it. I'll just go to the gym, and if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Great, but the gym is definitely something that I need in my routine. If I don't go to the gym, I feel like shit. I need that
Yeah,
in my routine, one hundred
same,
percent.
same thing here.
Yeah. So every trader, right, has a turning point. Every trader, right? So you know that click moment for you. Did you ever have one? And what was the moment where it changed, do you think? And you thought, I got this.
It was more of my strategy, I think.
Okay.
When I almost had it all set, the risk to reward was a big thing because I was trading in the beginning without really noticing risk to reward. Then I was like, but I had first 2 to 1s, which is bad, very bad. And I
Oh,
had 1 to 1s,
okay.
which is you need a good win rate. And then, I mean, it's like when you have a 2 to 1 and the 1 to 1, you need a good win rate. A 1 to 2, then and a 1 to 3, the win rate can go down.
Yeah.
But I think if you have a good like 90% win rate, which many people have, I think 1 to 1s can work. And then I was like, when I got with TraderScale, I was like, so I can get a 100K account. I don't need a lot of trades. Like basically, if I risk like, or now I have a 200K account and I'm risking around 0.5% to 1% per trade. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't need to trade every day. I just need to hit my target. I just need to get that 2K. And the amount already it's big because you have a huge capital.
Yeah, of course.
So, so then I had my risk management there. I had my risk to reward there. I had how many trades I'm entering, enter good setups. Just hit 2 3 trades, and that's already a paycheck better than a normal job basically for me or what I used to.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
So
That's
less
great.
trades, basically less trades, high setups, win rates, risk management. Don't enter all of them. Psychologies.
Less
Slowly, it all clicked, and boom, got a payout.
less is
Basically,
more sometimes as well. You know, I used to overtrade and I think I was trading like once or twice a day. I don't think you need to actually do that. I trade once a week now. Only if I see something that's really sexy, you know. But but yeah, so fast forward to now. What does trading look like for you today? Are you still evolving your style or you're quite confident with your strategy and your mindset and
no, I basically I quit real estate like 2 months ago. So
really,
I'm trading full time now.
really?
Uh,
Okay, good
but
man.
yeah, I'm planning with the next payout that I get. Hopefully it's soon. I'm getting another funded from TraderScale as well.
Yeah.
Another 200. In total, I'll have like 400K with TraderScale.
Nice.
And
Well done.
I'll just be having 2 accounts, 1%, 1%, same trade on both, and then that's it.
Yeah,
But the
no,
strategy is good.
brilliant.
I got a payout from it. I just rinse and repeat. It's not that easy, as they say. You have 2 accounts
I
and
j-
just
Yeah, yeah.
it's pretty hard.
I just had another guy on here, Atanas. He's one of our best traders. He had like five payouts in a row, and he just quit his job when he's on holiday. When I was like two calls ago, and he had like an interview first, and then like literally a week ago, I spoke to him again. He's like, yeah, I'm full time trading now, and he's like got his Ray-Bans on, he's got his shirt and done, he's in like some beach club. I was like, go on, my son. Like, yeah, he's. I was like,
In
oh,
fact,
good for
I
you.
have my friend as well. He got a payout from you guys like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Um,
What was his
he got
name?
a 6.5K payout.
congrats on your friend, by the way. That's brilliant. You're both trading it together. That's great. What kind of set? Let's focus on your setup. What kind of markets and setups do you focus on? Are you like looking at like what pairs do you trade? Do you trade one pair, two
Well,
pairs?
mostly it's gold because
Okay.
XAUSD, because it's volatile, but I've been doing it for like 9 months. And when
Okay.
you do something for this long, you kind of
You know
start to
it.
understand
Yeah.
and what pushes it, what doesn't push it, the market, the best strategy for it, how much you should hold pips, blah blah blah, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. You have to
Nice. Okay.
So it's basically gold. I only focus on gold.
Okay, that's really nice. Okay, so what would you say, right? Let's see, like picture yourself now when you were just starting trading, okay? So what advice would you give to your beginner self? Like if you could sit back down with your beginner self back on day one, what's the one thing you would say?
Probably it won't be that easy.
Yeah, that definitely that.
Most probably it won't be that easy.
Yeah.
And just take care of your psychology. I would
Brilliant.
mostly say take care of your psychology because there will be so many ups and downs. So many times you think you're so close, but you're so far,
Yeah,
and you don't know it.
it really be like
And it's a long journey. And I will probably be like, I wish I told myself, um, focus on work as well. Not only don't take it as a full time thing in your first couple of months.
yeah, I think that
Because
I think I did that.
mostly it will take long.
Yeah, I
And you
did
think
that. I quit
it won't
straight
because you
away.
have like confidence and stuff, but it will take long. And I think some people when they start, I think they should put the ego a bit to the side
Yeah,
because it's
100,
difficult. It's not
100%.
easy. If you make quick gains somehow, there has to be something wrong.
Yeah, 100%. Like I think
There has to be
I thought I cracked it after about 2 months. I was like showing my mates and they were like, oh, I don't know, man. And then I lost so much and I was like trades in a row. I was like, nope, definitely haven't got it. And then the same thing happened a year later. I was like, yeah, I cracked it. And then I lost a lot. I was like, nope, definitely haven't got it. Start again, like so yeah, it is just one of those things that it's just trial and error, right? It's like the same with anything. You can't be good at something straight away, whether that's football, whether that's, like whatever sport, like you have to, it takes time and effort and practice, and it takes a lot of like, passion as well, a bit of passion. I think,
exactly.
I think if
Exactly.
you're passionate about something and you've got a set goal and a set like yours is freedom, and you keep that in your mind, I think you can do anything, like anything in the world, doesn't matter what. So like something you wish you knew early on would be
I think risk to reward.
risk
They
reward.
will be risk to reward. Yeah,
Okay.
I think because I just entered a trade and I put my stop loss God knows where and my
Yeah.
TP so close. And I'm like, but it won't hit the stop loss, but it will hit the TP for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so if you're scalping, don't just open one position and be like, all right, let's put the stop loss there, so they will never touch it and RTP there.
Yeah.
Because
I
you
got
might
it.
hit TPs in a row because they're so close, and but they get that one loss, and then 2 whole weeks will just go to the garbage just like that.
Yeah, that's it. Quick fire questions, right? One, have you read any books, trading books?
Trading books, no, but I'm
Nope.
reading
Okay,
another book. It's not for trading, but I think it helps.
okay.
It's
What's that?
by Robert Greene,
Let's have a look at it.
uh, Daily Laws, I think. I don't know if you can
I
see it
don't
properly.
think I can see it. It's Daily Laws by
By Robert Greene.
Robert Greene. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it helps
That's
with your
right.
psychology.
Right. Okay.
Um,
So, one non-trading habit that helped your trading.
Probably, other than the gym, maybe the bulk, because I'm bulking as well.
Okay,
And
cool.
these
Bike
things
is
that
good.
they keep me going, basically. They keep
Okay,
me
yeah.
going.
So,
Keep
what
me
about
consistent.
worst trade ever?
I mean, it was like 1.7K, but then I had like 3 days in a row where I lost 1K, 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 1K.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so
Best trade ever.
I think it was 1.5, I think. 1 point,
1.5K.
yeah, 1.5, 1.4, I think it was.
Nice, good. So, and now last question. Who inspires you in or outside of trading? Anyone?
It's the guy I started with, AJ. I
AJ.
think you know him. Yeah,
I,
AJ Trade.
is he someone that trades with us?
He's sponsored with you, I think.
Oh, okay.
He got
He's
one
an
request.
affiliate. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's British. I've been trading with him, I think, for the past. I started with him 9 months ago or 10 months
Okay.
ago, and he showed me the real part of trading. Even he's a successful trader,
Yeah.
and even he showed me the real truth and how it's not that easy. And then every time I needed something, he just helped me. He showed me how when he started, how he started.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't that. It wasn't as easy for him either, but it's all step by step. Took him like 3 or 4 years of just hustling and hustling.
Brilliant, brilliant.
I,
Oh,
I look up to him, to be honest.
really, that's great, man. I'm
He-
glad you got someone to like a mentor to like look up to,
yeah,
and
like a
that's
mentor, exactly.
that's probably why the process has been faster for you because I didn't have a mentor really. I didn't.
As you know,
I was just
I
going.
have. Uh,
Yeah, I was just going around in circles, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, Mohammed, absolutely phenomenal work, son. Brilliant. You keep up that attitude, and you've obviously you're a very humble guy as well. Seem like you've got a good routine there, good system. Keep up the good work, and your buddy in the background who's cleaning up as well. So get him to send us an email or whatever. We can get him on the show.
Perfect.
So yeah, guys, that was Mohammed Yassine. And if you could take anything from this, some inspiration or anything that helped you, anything that you have, any questions, maybe just drop us a comment. And don't forget again to like and subscribe. And yeah, and ciao for now. Thanks for coming on, Mohammed.